Mr. Sam,
Yes, sir.
I mean, among the people who are here, you look like a person who has been close to the government, who have been for last almost kind of 30 years. So, these problems which you enumerated are generally known. Tell us, what is holding it? You are close to prime ministers, so many of the prime ministers you have been, and also you're supposed to be having knowledge of all the things, many things, maybe with a narrow glass. Tell us why we are not able to do, and how we can do it. I feel maybe more important.
We don't have the people to do it. We don't have the systems to do it. We don't have the consensus to do it. We don't have the political will to do it.
These people who are chosen are also supposed to be now well educated and all. Why this will is lacking?
There is no will to do it.
Huh?
Okay? Because of coalition. If you had today a government at the center with 400 seats, 280 seats, you will have one kind of vision. When you have coalition government, you have to compromise.
No, there have been governments which were not coalition.
When? Long time ago. And when we had, we didn't know what to do.
I think you can, yeah. Can we go to the next question? Yeah.
Look, I am very open. Okay? And many times people get concerned because I just say it the way I feel it. Okay?
Yeah, I think a question at the back. Yeah.
Sam uncle, you are
Finally, I said, finally I get some respect.
India is a country of respect, sir. That's
Good.
You're talking continuously about IT. Yeah, we are developing into IT, but that's only softwares and applications. What about the security concerns of that thing? You are talking about UID, we are developing this, that, whatsoever. But what about the security? We don't have any particular agency, or if we have even the cyber laws, nobody is governing it. I don't suppose we are feasibly, even touching the aspects or even reaching those zenith level that we can control those of data flow. And the huge number, I suppose it's near to 2 billion. Then what steps Indian government or the persons who are doing it are going to take? Or what we can do as a building engineers of tomorrow?
We have pretty good plan on cyber security. It was put in place recently. It is not public knowledge. We have great hackers in this country. Large number. They are all over. These are some school students. I was told about one who is one of the best hackers in the country. Is from Bihar, school kid. We are working with them. I must tell you that we are conscious of it. It is not a simple task. But we are on it. We meaning as a nation, we are on it. So,
Yeah.
but US has same concern on security. We talk to them also. Europeans have same concern on security. We are working with them as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, cyber security is a major concern. And it will remain a concern. Because no matter what you do, hackers would be one step ahead of you. Always.
Yeah, a question from the box seat over there. Yeah. You need to identify yourself.
Sir, I'm Karan Jham. I'm a student from MICA. The question I have is, you've talked about the American model of development. We've seen the Soviet model of development which failed. What about the Chinese model of development, a one-party democracy which essentially overspends and has put out close to 40 million people out of poverty? What do you think, does it stand a chance in the coming century for India, for Africa, for the other South American nations?
Given a choice, I would like Indian democracy than Chinese model, personally. I'm talking about as a person. Okay. I've been to China many, many times. And I would rather be little slow, little late, but I like my freedom. I want to be able to go talk like this. I want the freedom to put my foot in my mouth and get away with it. Which is okay. You know, I want democracy. I won't have it any other way. But this is a great country. Look at the madness in this country, the complexity, you know, the diversity. It's unbelievable. There is no other country in this world like India. Huge. We just have to go through this next 50 years. You know, we have to go through next 50 years of rebuilding. What we were 1,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago, gave us the leadership in the world then. Everybody came here. We built the first universities in the world, Nalanda, Takshashila. They all came here to study. So let's not forget our heritage. Well, we had difficult times for a few hundred years. Maybe we'll have difficult times for 50 years. That's not much in a history of a nation. In my lifetime, it's a lot. You can say my generation spent entire life trying to figure out what to do. But that's okay. Perfectly all right. Yeah.
Yeah, the last question. Yeah. Just the very last question, yes.
Dear Sam,
Yes, sir.
that relationship is 25 years old. I was present at the Taj when you talked about paperless society. And just to relive that moment,
Yes.
I was there standing before you and I said, this is India. People don't have enough food and not enough drinking water. What are we talking about? And as per your normal thing, you were annoyed with what I said.
I love to get mad.
Correct. Now I have one more idea. Of course, you took up the Water Commission thereafter, maybe a few years later, so I was very happy that it happened. Today I am going to suggest, when are we going to talk about having IIMs look at the 6 lakh villages and one person who can say, I am an IIMA or IIM man in my village? Is there some plan which we can put into place?
I don't have a plan like that. I assume he's talking about 600,000 villages. And do we have one man in each village? Is that what he's talking about?
That's right, that's right. And that's what he's saying.
I have no idea. Yeah. I don't know. I'm too old. I'm too old. You know, when I came here to fix telecom, I was in 40s. You know how old I am? I'm close to 70. I have my limitations. Okay.
Yeah, I think we'll bring this Q